Hi everybody. Ciao, aloha, welcome, hola, salute, guten Abend. I keep trying to add a few new greetings so that I can welcome you all. Those of you who have joined us, you've stumbled into the Mika Fan Club Instagram Live. This is, I think, week 23. And I'm so glad to see you all here. We have a lot of Mika news this week. We have a lot of Mika Fan Club news this week. So yeah, we'll be talking a lot. And I will try to bring in a few of you, and as long as the internet cooperates. And I'm Deb, the administrator of MikaFanClub.com, for those of you who don't know me. I see a lot of familiar names popping in. Buonasera, ciao, guten Abend, yeah. I see Luisa and Chiara and Annick and Fanny. Hi, Fanny. And let's see, I see Florine is here, and I see CJ. I see you're here. And Karen is here. Yeah, so I just wait a minute while everybody sort of gathers and filters in. And Tara, hi Tara. I'm doing pretty well. I hope you're doing better this week. It's nice to see so many familiar faces and, well, names, whose faces I have gotten to know over the last couple of months. It's been a real pleasure to get to know all of you a little bit. And let's see, I see Valentina, I see Gabriella, Manuela, Giacomo, Anna, Nikki, so many of you. Good. Well, I think it looks like we've got a good group together here. So we'll get started. We'll kind of dive right in because we do have a lot to talk about this week. First of all, I wanted to wish those of you celebrating your birthday this week, happy birthday. Any of you celebrating anniversaries or whatever. I know I follow many of you on Facebook, and your birthdays pop up, and I try to wish everybody a happy birthday there, but if I miss it, I will say happy birthday right here. And I see, let's see, Cecile, Corinne. Hi, Corinne. Yeah, I hope that things are getting a little better for you, that you're able to celebrate your birthdays in a better way, not so isolated from friends and family. Happy birthday, Nikki. She says her birthday was yesterday. Well, that's great. Another Virgo, right? Isn't it Virgo now? I'm pretty sure. And yeah, so diving right into Mika Fan Club news. Late last week, if you've been on our forum on MikaFanClub.com, you know that we had a pretty major software upgrade. As always, when you do these things, nothing went perfectly, and there are a few little tweaks that had to happen. We're still not done playing around with the theme. Today they issued a bug fix, and I applied that, and then there were some issues. I know a lot of you were complaining you were getting error messages and the site was unavailable and those kinds of messages, and tech support has gotten back to me. They are aware of those issues. They're trying to figure them out. So hopefully in another couple of days we will have everything back to semi-normal anyway, and we'll be able to proceed as usual over there on the forum. Another thing that I've been looking at, a lot of you have talked about adding a chat to the forum, a live chat like this, what we're seeing in front of us here. I found something that it looks like it's going to work for us, so I'm going to install that once we get some of these other kinks worked out. And then we'll try that out and see how that goes, so that we can have a live chat on a regular basis on the forum. Those of you that have been around for a while know that we used to have a live chat on the forum, and when they went through some software upgrades, they decided to get rid of it. And I've had a hard time finding something that I thought would work. So I think within the next couple of weeks, hopefully we'll have something. So keep your eyes peeled for that. I'm trying to read your comments while I'm talking. It's a little distracting. The restrictions are lifting slowly for Tara. Tara is in Australia, and they had to go into lockdown again. And I hope things are getting better there. Do I have feedback from the anniversary book? I have not had any. I haven't had a chance to send it to Mika's contact over there yet. So they've all been pretty busy with the concert that he announced last week that we'll talk about in a little bit. So I don't expect to hear anything anytime soon. So that's kind of what's going on with that. As far as other forum news, last week, if you were here, we talked about the addition of a LGBT forum, kind of an open discussion thread on our forum. And we have also added, excuse me, a diversity suggestions thread. A few weeks ago, there were some conversations on the forum that sort of brought to the forefront that perhaps we don't have a strong enough representation of the LGBT community on our forum, and really that didn't sit too well with me. I think we should have a better representation. We have Spanish-speaking thread, French-speaking thread, threads for older people, threads for younger fans. So we thought, yeah, we should have a better representation. So we talked. I talked to some members of the LGBT community who are fans, and they have started a couple of threads. And I mentioned last week that you should take a look at them and join the discussion. And I have here what Mika announced he's canceled the rest of the tour. Was that talked about today? I'm sorry. I don't know, Phoebe, are you kidding or what? I haven't seen anything about that. Anyway, until I find out whether you're joking or what, we'll continue. We had CJ is here. She has volunteered to be our LGBT rep on the forum, person who will welcome new fans from the LGBT plus community and maybe help them navigate the forum if that platform is not familiar to them. And she's going to talk to us a little bit, if I can bring her in. Let's see. There she is. You can see her popping up in the comments here as cactamom_CJ. And I'm going to try to bring her into the discussion right now. Anna says, Deb, happy birthday. It's not my birthday, but it is soon. You must have found out. It is soon my birthday. So thank you. Let's see here. Is this going to work? There she is. I'm going to try to bring her in while we're waiting. Florine asks, do we have a representative from every country? Ah, hello. Hi, are you CJ?
Yes. Hello.
Hi. Well, it's nice to meet you.
I know you can't hear me.
What's that?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yes.
That's fine. Great. Thank you.
In fact, I think I need to turn up my volume a little bit. So let me try that. Okay, that's better. Okay, so welcome. As I said, you have volunteered to be our LGBTQ plus rep on the forum. And you also started the diversity suggestions thread for us. So I thought maybe you could talk a little bit about some of the things that we've been talking about in those threads, and also what some of our goals are, and what you see your role as the rep for the forum.
Yeah. The stuff like with the rep, it was just a suggestion. I'm surprised it took off so well.
Mm-hmm.
And it was more to include everyone, not just necessarily LGBT. I did mention people of color,
Right?
disability. I know someone on the forum who's blind, so people have a disability rep. If I've missed anything out, I want people to tell me.
Right.
They can mention it on the discussion thread. Anything else that needs adding at all.
Mm-hmm.
We have you open up the open discussion thread, which I think is a great start. We've got so many people already using it.
Mm-hmm.
We have the audience thread for LGBT plus community,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm using that as well.
Right. I think it's been a good place that people can come in and ask a question and not feel like they're going to be attacked or labeled homophobic or transphobic just because they don't know. They have a genuine curiosity and a willingness to learn. So
it's kind of easy to be ignorant when
right.
we don't want that. We want people to use our resources on MFC to
Mm-hmm.
learn. They can talk to anyone there, and that's what I'm hoping the reps. If anyone else wants to join, we'll represent.
Right. Right. Michelle said, she said there's always someone willing to answer the questions, and that's a good thing. And I know that the discussion forum platform is an old kind of platform, but I think it is really useful in situations like this where you can sort of drop a question and it's there, and when somebody comes on an hour later or 2 hours or the next day, they can see it and they can answer it, even if there's not somebody there immediately.
That's it. At least for me, I log on every day. So
Mm-hmm.
if there's anyone wants to ask a question, go ahead. I'll always try my best to be honest and respond as quick as I can. I hope anyone else will do the same. That's all we can ask for.
Right. And I thought you had a really great idea when you suggested that, we should do an MFC Pride kind of event, or maybe a day or a week. I don't know if we should have it coincide with Pride Month, June, or,
Yeah.
we're not limited to that. We can do it anytime we feel ready to do something like that. But I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I want more people to include small activities for it. We
Mm-hmm.
put it in June, it will coincide.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not for the full month, it would be a bit of a stretch. So just a few days to,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, one big MFC Pride party.
I think it's a great idea. It would raise visibility and really give people the opportunity to, I don't know, sort of experience Pride. Like this year, it was really hard because so many Pride events were canceled because of the virus, and the pandemic pretty much canceled everything for us. But this way, we would be able to experience Pride in our own little bubble, on the fan club, and then hopefully reach out to other people as well. So
Yeah, because a lot of people don't feel comfortable, might not be out, so might not feel comfortable going to a Pride event. Having
right.
one online, you feel more confident. You can communicate with people a bit better. Hopefully
Mm-hmm.
make some friends, like we do on MFC anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hoping the Pride event get it sorted and do it next year.
well, we're starting early to plan for that. So I think that's a good start too. And then, as you said, in the diversity suggestion thread, we do tend to. I know in the past, the fan club definitely looks like a lot of white females.
Yeah.
And I know that that's not true of Mika's fan base in general. So I think it is important to try to be more inclusive and make it clear that we are not just a bunch of white women or white
Yeah.
girls. We're open to fans of any color, like you said, persons of color, but also, men and, people who are disabled in some way, as you said. And I think that we really need to work on updating our image as far as that goes too. So, um,
Getting it
yeah,
started. I
yeah,
don't want to be doing this alone. I want more people to join in. That's the whole
right,
point.
right, right. So, well, I really appreciate all of the ideas that you've been putting out there and your work so far. And I try to be supportive, and I want to encourage everybody else that comes by the forum to stop by, leave a comment, ask a question. Just keep things rolling. Don't forget about it. Just don't let it go by the wayside. So,
I
yeah,
really start something and someone forgets. So we've got to keep talking.
right.
Otherwise, we'll learn to be better.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming and doing this live. I think this was really good. If anybody has any questions for CJ, I know it takes a minute. There's like a little bit of a delay.
LA with my here.
Yeah.
Anyone can contact me on MFC as well if you want
Hmm.
to.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And I'm gonna say goodbye for now. And
Bye.
if some questions come up, you can maybe answer them in the chat, or
I will
we'll
do.
encourage people to go to the forum and ask there. So thank you again. Thanks so much, and it was lovely to meet you. So
Okay.
we'll
Bye.
talk again soon. Bye bye. Oh, okay. Thank you very much, CJ, and thanks everybody for being open and willing to stop in and like I said, make a comment on the thread, and if you have any questions, that's a great place. Okay, so Florine was asking this before we started. Do we have a representative from every country? Um, we used to have a representative from almost every country, but as the forum sort of quieted down and Mika wasn't doing as much, we found less and less of a need to have so many. So we sort of consolidated, and we have what we call forum guides now. And the forum guides are charged with welcoming new members and helping them navigate the forum if they're not familiar with that platform. So Florine, the answer is no, we don't have one from every country, but we have a number of guides, and they do speak multiple languages because the fan base is, from all over the world, which is kind of cool. So we do try to include as many different languages as we can as well. Um, so yeah, I'm waiting just to see if any questions kind of catch up, because like I said, it takes a minute for me to see what you all type. And yes, I think CJ did. She did great. I know she was a little bit nervous, and I really appreciate her coming on and talking to all of us. Um, okay, well, um, all of that being said, maybe we can move on to Mika news, because there is so much Mika news to talk about this week. I'll start with the announcement yesterday that Mika will be performing at the Seat Music Festival in the Arena di Verona in September, on September 5th, I believe it is. And that event should be live on Rai Uno, but I don't know if we'll all be able to see that live. We might have to wait to see it later, but he will be performing there. He also announced, oh, well, I'll sort of backtrack. I'm sort of getting ahead of myself here. I also have seen that it looks like he's going to be on a Canadian show this Friday, and it's called Sucre Sale, I think. And he says that, or the description of the TV program says that Mika will be on and he will have a surprise single So we may actually have a new single this week. We don't know for sure, but that's a possibility, and we're going to be keeping our eyes open for that this Friday. So that was kind of surprising news. Of course, you all know that X Factor 2020 starts on September 17th, and we've been blessed with a number of promo videos. Some have been hilarious, some have been kind of touching, and we get to see little glimpses of what the program is going to be like this year. And again, that will start on September 17th. So that's getting closer and closer. It's just a few weeks away. And then finally, the big news is that Mika is going to be doing a live stream on September 19th to benefit the people of Beirut. And he announced that last week, and the tickets for the live stream went on sale this past Monday. And that's pretty exciting that we're all going to have front row seats to see Mika perform this year, which we did not think was going to happen. And I hope that you all have gotten your tickets. If you haven't, the link for buying the tickets is in our bio on our Instagram account here. And for those of you who aren't familiar with how things are going to work, Mika's going to broadcast the live stream at 9 o'clock Central Europe time, which is going to be 8 p.m. UK time. And then he's going to subsequently rebroadcast that live stream in other time zones. So you don't have to get up in the middle of the night or early in the morning to watch the show. You can see it at a time that is more reasonable for you. So how you purchase your ticket, it's either £10 or $10 or €10, depending on where you are. You go to the Ticketmaster link, you select the time zone that you want to watch the show in, and then you get an email with a confirmation that your purchase went through. Then on the day of the live stream, about an hour before the show starts, you'll get an email with a special link for YouTube, and you'll be able to watch the show on YouTube. You should be able to watch the show no matter where you are in the world, as long as you can normally watch YouTube videos. Somebody's asking who's watching American time. I will be. I'll be watching American time, East Coast on the 19th. And let's see, the tickets, as I said, are £10 each or €10, depending on where you are. There's been no limit announced on the tickets. I don't know if there will eventually be a cap. You know, if suddenly 1 million people decide to buy tickets, will there be a cap? I don't know. Will there be any kind of restrictions? I'm not sure. So we urge you to buy your tickets as soon as you can. You can buy your tickets in multiple time zones. I did that. I bought a ticket for the live stream that's going to be truly live when Mika does it for the first time in Central Europe time. And then I also bought a ticket to watch it again for my time, East Coast time. So you could do that. You could buy it for all 3 times, I think, if you wanted. Because it is a charity, you know, you're donating. That money is basically a donation because all of the proceeds are going to the 2 charities that Mika has chosen to support, the Lebanese Red Cross and Save the Children Lebanon. Yeah, I do have a kind of a bit of news. I was approached by a couple of very generous fans who said that they would like to make it possible for some fans who can't afford to see the show on their own to they would like to donate in their name. And so we are going to be able to give away 2 tickets to see the show. If you have not bought your ticket yet, you could send, well, I'm trying to read the comments, I'm sorry. Yes, I'm going to watch the show at UK time, and then again on my time. I'm not going to get up and watch it on Asia time, I don't think. It's because for me that would be like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. So yeah. Okay, when is Mika's concert and what time? The I Love Beirut concert is September 19th, and it's going to be live streamed at 9 o'clock Central Europe time, 8 o'clock UK time on the 19th. And then it's going to be rebroadcast a couple times after that. Yes, and if, for those of you that are reading the chat, Anna is posting the excerpt of the TV program that Mika is supposed to be on this Friday. So you can see what it's saying there, that it's going to debut a single. So that's kind of exciting. Anyway, let's see. I'm kind of all over the place because there's too much to read here. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, to get back to what I was saying, there will be 2 tickets given away from our anonymous donors here. So please send, if you have not already bought a ticket, okay, this is not, there's nothing special about this ticket. It's just so that you can watch the live stream. So send to the following email address your details, your email address, your name, your time that you want to watch the show in. So send that information to mfc.contest@gmail.com. And we will choose 2 names at random, and then we will purchase tickets for the I Love Beirut show in your name, and then you'll be able to watch it. So again, I'll recap again at the end of this live stream, but send your information to mfc.contest@gmail.com. And then we will draw 2 names at random. And then we'll be in touch with you about getting you the ticket for the I Love Beirut show. Au revoir, Corinne. I see Corinne is leaving. Au revoir. We'll see you next time, I hope. Anyway, thanks to our very generous anonymous donors for that, to allow us to give away those 2 tickets. And again, I'll talk about it a little bit more when I wrap things up at the end here. Somebody is telling me that a lady from Lebanon said she can't purchase the ticket as all cards are blocked for online purchase. I haven't heard that, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do about that. I'm not sure. I don't, if you know this person from Lebanon, maybe they could write to me on the forum or send me a DM here, and maybe I can find out for them what's going on. And Natasha, I see your note. I'll get back to you about that. I don't know. People have asked me if the show will be available as a DVD or something later. I'm not sure about that. I do know that you will only be able to watch the show on these designated times. It's not going to be kind of out there so that you can watch it again and again and again. It's just going to be available for the original live stream and then the rebroadcasts, and then that's it. So unless they decide to make it available later as a DVD, I don't know that you'll be able to see it again. anyway, someone is asking, where can I buy a ticket? You can buy a ticket for this live stream at the link. If you go to the link in our Instagram bio, we have the link there. You follow that link, and it's a Ticketmaster service. You'll be able to buy a ticket for that show. Somebody is asking, will there be merch? A lot of people have asked me that if there's going to be t-shirts, with the logo or something. And I have a feeling that Mika's team is working on something like that. So I think we need to kind of just be patient and see what's coming in the next few days. So because I can't imagine that they wouldn't do some merch to go along with this, because I think it's a great opportunity. So yeah, I don't know anything for sure, but we I think just need to wait and see, because I'd be surprised if they didn't have anything. So let's see, who else? Yeah, I don't know if the concert will be available later on YouTube, or like I said, as a DVD or what. It would be nice if it would be, but I'm not sure. All right. People have bought the tickets. That's great. Let's see. I think then I can move on, because we talked quite a lot about the concert. Although if anybody has any other questions about the concert, please feel free to ask. I will answer if I can. I think that I have answered just about everything that people have been asking me about it. Lisa says she hopes the Revelation Tour t-shirts are coming back. Yeah, I don't know. The merchandise has been out of stock for a while, so I don't know what their plans are for that. The Bercy concert needs to be a DVD. Yeah, they're showing it in movie theaters in Europe. It would be nice if they would make it available as a DVD for the rest of us. So yeah, I agree. Okay. Let me see. I got some questions or comments on Instagram, the Instagram story I put out yesterday. I think it was Michelle suggested that we do an Instagram live, a Mika Fan Club Instagram live before the live stream. That's something we could definitely consider, because I will be kind of glued to my computer waiting to see the show. So maybe we'll do that. We've got a couple weeks to figure that out, but that's we'll definitely talk about that some more. I'd kind of like to do that. I know some people asked me about the merchandise, and we've talked about that. And somebody asked me if Mika could do TikTok videos, and I don't think that, maybe he will eventually, but he's so busy with so many other things right now. I don't think he has time to figure out TikTok. And I have started a TikTok account for the Mika Fan Club, but I'm not sure what to do. So if you guys have any ideas, or if you have things you'd like to share with me to put on our TikTok, I can do that. But yeah, I haven't done much with it yet. But it is just Mika Fan Club on TikTok. So yeah, maybe we can do a pre-show party before the live stream on the 19th. Yeah. Somebody says their computer's almost dead and I don't know where to see the show. Well, you should be able to see it on, like, if your phone gets YouTube videos, or I don't know. That's kind of tough. Yeah, maybe we don't need Mika on TikTok. We have enough to keep up with Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. So it's hard to be a fan. Yes, it is. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with everything. Yeah. So, but let me see. Anna, Anna is asking if something is true. Is what true? I don't know what you're talking about, Anna. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm going to try to bring a few, oh no, wait, before I do that, I wanted to tell you all the winners from the birthday party contests that we had last week, the competitions. We had 2 competitions. If you were here helping us celebrate Mika's birthday last Tuesday, one was a guess the number of CDs. I had a pile of CDs on the floor, and I asked you to guess how many were there. And then the other one was a trivia contest. The winner of the CD contest was only one person got the right number. The right number was 29. And yeah, there were 29 there. A lot of you said like around 21 or 22, but I guess there were some CDs hidden underneath that you didn't count. So yeah, the winning number was 29, and that was Michelle. Michelle, I think it's Michelle who is holding your drink here. So I will email you, and we'll get your details, and then I'll be sending you a copy of the CD, in the cardboard sleeve, this one, because you got the exact right number. And for the trivia contest, I was going to go over the answers very quickly. I had a number of entries, which was great, but only 3 people had all of the correct answers. So I chose at random somebody from those 3 people with the correct answers. And very quickly, we'll go over the questions and the answers. The first question was, what was the name of the Portuguese fado singer that Mika has mentioned several times? Her name is Maritza. Number 2 was, what is the name of the American Broadway musical composer whose permission Mika asked before he adapted one of his songs? And that name was Stephen Schwartz, and the song, of course, was popular from the musical Wicked. Number 3 was, Mika has met Kanye West, Prince, and Pharrell Williams, and it was a true or false question. And I actually would have accepted either answer because Mika did go to a couple of Prince events. Some were fairly private, and I'm not 100% sure whether he actually met Prince or not, but he has definitely met Kanye West, and he's definitely met Pharrell. So I would have accepted either true or false for that. It was kind of, I kind of felt bad. I'm pretty sure that he did meet him, but I'm not 100% sure. So yeah, that was kind of ambivalent. Sorry. Number 4, what was the name of the American music producer who first signed Mika to a US label? The name I was looking for there was Tommy Mottola. Number 5, Tommy Mottola, who used to be married to Mariah Carey, by the way. Number 5 was, of the following fashion designers, which one has Mika not been photographed with? And your choices were Karl Lagerfeld, Jean-Paul Gaultier, Stella McCartney, Ralph Lauren, or Albaz. And the answer is Ralph Lauren. Question number 6 was, which well-known Italian singer did Mika duet with at the Teatro del Silenzio in 2019? The answer was Andrea Bocelli. Number 7 was, who is Es Devlin, and why is she important to Mika's career? Es Devlin is a set designer, and she designed several of Mika's sets. Number 8 was, which British singer did Mika collaborate and duet with on a song on The Boy Who Knew Too Much? And the answer was Imogen Heap, and the song was By the Time. Number 9 was, which recording of Adele's has Mika called one of my favorite vocal recordings ever made? And who wrote the song? The song was Adele's version of Make You Feel My Love, and that was written by Bob Dylan. And number 10, which famous French actress starred in one of Mika's videos, and which song was it? And that was Fanny Ardant in El Midi. And the winner, as I said, only 3 people got all of the answers correct, and the winner was Evergreen, who did not give me her real name, but I know Evergreen has been on. I haven't seen whether she's on here today on this live, but I will be getting an email from her with her details, and I will get her the Tiny Love Tiny Tour sweatshirt. So that was the very quick run through of last week's contest and contest winner. Will there be more competitions? Yes, I plan to do them, and we have them sort of at random on MikaFanClub.com too, CJ. So keep your eye open. We just do them when we can. And then, of course, at the beginning of the year, when we celebrate the fan club's anniversary, which is January 5th, we do a week-long, usually a week-long celebration where we have all kinds of prizes. Mika's team is always very generous with us, and they have given us quite a few items to give away to the fans. We have, t-shirts and sweatshirts and a couple tote bags and a couple pin sets. I have like this kind of the Revelation Tour pin sets. So we'll be doing things like that in the future for sure. And I'm running out of time. Again, I always seem to talk too much, but I will try to bring in a couple of you. I will try to bring in a couple of you to say some quick hellos. I want you to not be offended if I don't call on you. I'm trying to bring in people who haven't talked with us before, and I think that a lot of people get a little nervous and don't want to be seen on the screen. And believe me, I never wanted to do it before, but I love seeing all of your faces. So don't be afraid to talk to us and put your name in if you want to join into the live, right? So let's see if Instagram is going to allow me. Okay, there's someone here, Soham 2007. I'm going to see if we can bring her or him in to talk to them. While we're waiting, somebody asked if Mika had seen the birthday book yet, and the answer is no, he has not. He has not, because I haven't given it to his team yet. They've been wrapped up with plans for the upcoming I Love Beirut concert. Anna is talking about the show, the Canadian show on Friday that says Mika is going to be on. Oh, no, she's not. She's saying a TV show in France that's announcing Mika's performance on Friday. Hollywood.com. Oh, yeah, Sucre Salé. Yeah, we talked about that at the beginning, Anna. You might not have heard that. Yeah, it looks like Mika's going to be on this show, and it looks like he's going to have a new single, if we can believe that. So we're going to keep our eyes open for that on Friday. Yeah, and Sohum is unable to join, it says. So I don't know if that's a connection issue or what. Hello from Mexico City. Hello. Hola, Viridiana. My Italian accent is my Spanish accent. I'm sorry. I need to learn some foreign languages. Camille says the shyness is real. Camille, we would love to have you on. Camille helps out the fan club moderators, and I would love to have her on, and she would be able to speak French to all of you, which I can't do. So one day. Okay, let's see who else is here. Anna is saying maybe Mika's single will be his song with Dana Paola. It's possible. I don't know. Remember the other day when he did the video, I guess, on Instagram, he said he was making videos, and he said plural videos. So who knows? Who knows what what surprises may be in store for us? But it is pretty exciting. Hello from Argentina. Hi, Argentina. Okay, I'm gonna try again with this. See if we can bring anybody in here. Oops. Names keep popping up and dropping off. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try Irina again and see if we can get her. Angela says she feels like a bad fan for not being multilingual. Yeah, me too. I mean, I I muddle along in Italian, but I really do wish I could speak a few other languages more fluently. Um, Instagram is telling me it's waiting and waiting and waiting, and we are not connecting. It's waiting, it's waiting. I think we're not going to connect. I don't, yeah, we're not connecting here. I'm really sorry. And we're kind of running out of time a little bit here. And I can't disconnect from that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says unable to join. All right, well, let's see if we can. Okay, well, let's see. We're going to try to add. Waiting, connecting.
Oh my God. Hello.
Hello, salut. How are you?
Salut. Thank you. And you, how are you?
I am okay. You're outdoors?
Yes. Actually, I am in my city in Normandy, and a friend come here for a business trip.
Okay.
And this friend is someone special. She's a Mika fan.
Oh, good.
So it is Chloe.
Oh, son of a gun.
Hi.
So we wanted to have a good memory of today, and I wanted to join the live.
Yes. Well, I'm glad that
Just
you
to
did.
say you hello.
Hi, Chloe. Hi. I am glad that it connected because for a while there it looked like it wasn't going to connect.
Okay.
So, well, that's great. So what are you doing?
Visiting my city to Chloe.
Okay.
We had dinner and we were looking at your live.
Uh-huh.
So I wanted to say that thanks to Mika, I have a lot of friends. In July, I went to Strasbourg to see Florine.
Oh, there you go.
And in
that's
August, a friend of mine comes here to see me. So it's a lot of fun.
Yes.
Thanks to Mika. So it
well,
was
that's
just
a good way to do it there.
For doing a quick hello because I have low battery.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that we connected, so that's good.
I'm glad to. Thank you very much. Thank you for
well,
all
have a good
you
time
are
together
doing.
And enjoy your visit.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oops. Remove. Okay, cancel. There. Okay. Well, that was the surprise. We got 2 for the price of 1. Let's see. Okay, now it's not letting me. Now it's not letting me bring anybody else in. Nope. Now I can't. All right, that that seems like that was the limit that the internet was going to let us do today. It is not responding. So frustrating. Yeah, nothing is happening. Okay, well, we'll give it a few seconds and then we'll try again. before we sign off. Um, yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I can't get anybody else on here. Um, so did anybody have any other questions about the live stream that Mika is going to do on the 19th? I don't see any questions. Okay, so to recap, as I said, we had some anonymous fans step forward who want to make it possible for other fans to see the live stream. So if you have not yet bought a ticket for the I Love Beirut concert on September 19th, send me your details. Send me your name, your real name, and your email address, which time zone you would like to watch the live stream in. Tell me your location so we know when we order the ticket which time to get for you. And send that to mfc.contest@gmail.com. And I will pick a couple names at random out of the names that I get. And I will notify them, and they can, they'll be able to see the concert in September. And let's see here. People are congratulating Chloe on the donations that she was able to ship off to Lebanon through her company. That was really, it was a great thing. It's the people of Lebanon really do need so much help at this time. So every little bit of help they can get is amazing. It's so needed, and I think, you know, life-changing if you can help them through this crisis. So yeah, so that was great. Tara, we'll see you next week. Oh, I should say, next week I am going to do the live on Tuesday. I'll announce it obviously a day or two in advance, but because of some family obligations, I won't be around to do it on Wednesday. So I will do it on Tuesday, which is September 2nd? September 1st? September 1st, I think. So yeah, we'll do it on Tuesday next week. Karen is saying, do we know for sure that the Mika and the Canadian shows are Mika? I think it is. I think he's pretty much the only Mika that would be showing up on a Canadian show, on a French Canadian show like that. Let's see, as we're winding down the last few minutes here. Don't see too many other. Oh, can we see X Factor in the US? The Italian version of X Factor, I'm not sure, because it's on an Italian pay TV service, Sky TV, and I am not sure if we're going to be able to see that here in the US. We might have to rely on whatever snippets are released to the public. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. How many Mikas are there? There are actually a couple of other Mikas. There's a singer in New Zealand, I think, whose name is Mika. And then there are obviously several other famous people who are named Mika, but they don't go by just Mika. Yeah, the Mika, the journalist, Mika Brzezinski, and there's also a hockey player named Mika Zibanejad, and I get him a lot when I'm Googling Mika too. So yeah. Yeah, well, I think, we're winding down. So I will just recap by saying next week, Tuesday. Yeah, Shazoo Kasim is saying, yeah, maybe we'll be celebrating a new single next week. Let's hope. Um, so next week, Tuesday for the MFC Live. And remember, if you haven't gotten your ticket yet, please send your details to mfc.contest@gmail.com, and we will draw 2 names at random, thanks to our generous anonymous donors who want to allow other people to get to see the show. Um, oh yeah, there's also a singer named Mika in Brazil. Yeah. Um, okay. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up now, guys. We're running down to the last couple of minutes. And since Instagram is not allowing me to invite any more people in, I'm really sorry about that. Um, I don't know what's going on with it. But I hope that you will all come back again next Tuesday and stay safe until then. And yeah, and take care. And if you have any other questions about the show or anything, never hesitate to send me a private message here or on the forum, and we'll talk to you all then. Okay. Bye. See you then. Bye. Oh, it won't turn off there.